Hello, I am B-Bomb, and today I am looking at the level design of Hollow Knight's first area, the Forgotten Crossroads, to try to improve my own game design. And no, I am not trying to copy Hollow Knight in any way. All I want to do is look at some of its design philosophy. Alright, let's get into it. First, let's talk boss design. There are three main bosses in the Forgotten Crossroads: the Grubs Mother, the False Knight, and the Brooding Moloch. For the Grubs Mother, it is likely the first boss you will stumble upon, and it is not a great challenge. It is not meant to be. The Mother Grubs is basically a souped up version of an enemy you have already encountered in the Forgotten Crossroads, the Grubs. For the second boss fight, the False Knight, all of its attacks are similar to ones that you've already seen and should be familiar with, at least to some extent. The smash and shockwave attacks the False Knight produces are practically the exact same as the enemy you face on the way to the boss fight, and the falling rocks are very similar to the stalactites found all over the Crossroads. Let's get back to the Brooding Moloch a bit later. In the Forgotten Crossroads, Team Cherry, the developers of Hollow Knight, introduce concepts in a very natural and unforced way. Take this wall, for example. You see a geomound and go up to it and hit it. Then you end up hitting the wall behind it as well, naturally revealing a secret passage. This kind of subliminal teaching is amazing, and there are countless examples of it throughout the game. When you go left and find this big rock guy, you cannot pass it, and may just give up and turn away. This is purposeful because it is impossible to pass. After getting the first ability, the Vengeful Spirit, you'll play through the Ancestral Mound and encounter the same big rock guy, but now you have the proper ability to defeat it. This reminds you of the other big rock guy and how now you can go defeat it too. Let's talk Grubs. Grubs are a great little collectible that you can find all throughout Hollow Nest and the Crossroads. When you collect Grubs, they are very cute, so that is a plus, but you also get a reward based on the number of Grubs you free. This system works very well as all Grubs are equally important, rather than everything you find being different. The progress of rewards is linear, rather than banking on just one very good loot find. This linear system allows the developer to delay a reward until you find a certain number of Grubs, rather than trying to make the player find one very specific spot. But coming back through the Forgotten Crossroads on a second playthrough is even better, because Team Cherry includes a lot of examples of what I shall call from now on NTTbps. Stands for Not Thought to Be Possibles. NTTbps are things that on the first playthrough are not thought to be possible, great naming there, but are actually possible once you come back to the Forgotten Crossroads later in the game with more abilities. But NTTbps are a little different because in reality, they are possible with little tricks in the game design. Take this ledge. You might see it and think, oh well, I probably need double jump or something to get up there. But when you actually come back on a second playthrough with more knowledge of the game's mechanics, you can actually lure this Vengefly to the ledge and downstrike it to get up. NTTbps are found everywhere in the Forgotten Crossroads, from the Fury of the Fallen Charm in the King's Pass, to getting the Grub with a Vengefly, and even with the third boss of the Forgotten Crossroads, the Brooding Moloch. The entrance may appear blocked and you may think you need a wall jump, but you can use your pro skills to pogo up the spikes and make your way to the boss fight. This is just one of the things that makes me love Hollow Knight, and there are so many intricacies in its design and there are so many layers to it. It is a completely different experience on the second or third playthroughs. The Brooding Moloch boss fight is pretty difficult, but if you are skilled enough, it is definitely possible. that wraps up my analysis of Hollow Knight's game design philosophy in the Forgotten Crossroads. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. I am hosting a game jam along with 7 other YouTubers called the Game Dev Community Jam. If you are interested, the jam starts on January 22nd, 2021, and there is a link to the jam site and Discord server in the description. I plan to do more of these game design analysis videos in the future with different games, and I may even continue to analyze Hollow Knight's other areas if this video is received well. So please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. I also plan to continue my devlogs, and I am going to make a video highlighting the top jam creators and games. Thank you for watching.